Hi there, my name is Daniela Villarreal. I'm a Senior Product Marketing Manager for Microsoft Defender for Cloud. Today I'll be talking to you about strategies to safeguard your AI applications with Microsoft Defender for Cloud. Some of the top risks and concerns of generative AI involve data oversharing and data leaks. In fact, over 80% of organizations cite data leakage as their main concern when it comes to adopting generative AI within their applications. And new generative AI risks and threats like prompt injection and jailbreak attacks present emerging threats that security leaders are extremely concerned about. And as open source models are improving and being used more and more, model vulnerabilities are also becoming a top concern. In this session, we'll look into all these risks and concerns and share tools how you can secure your AI application with Microsoft Defender for Cloud. You're probably familiar with existing attack vectors across your enterprise: data, identities, endpoints, networks, etc. However, generative AI introduces new attack surfaces to your enterprise-built applications. It's no longer just servers, storage, and databases at risk. There are new AI workload considerations for AI orchestration, models, plugins, and other technologies that extend your attack surface. Malicious actors are also innovating on attack techniques just as fast as you are developing and deploying your Gen AI applications. Now, in addition to the amplified risks of SQL injection, data exfiltration, and remote code execution, there are new threats unique to Gen AI applications, such as prompt injection, jailbreak attacks, data poisoning, model theft, and more. But what's so different? Gen AI applications embed AI models that change the nature of cloud-native applications. Gen AI models enable natural language interface for user interaction, such as prompts and responses. The Gen AI model understands the user intent and allows content generation, such as text, code, image, or tables. Each Gen AI app includes an orchestrator or a planner that decides which capabilities to use before calling on the Gen AI model. But there are a variety of threats across Gen AI applications, such as indirect prompt injection, which is an intentional attempt of a user to inject prompts into application instructions with the intention of manipulating its output behavior, such as accessing sensitive data, performing unauthorized actions, hijacking a model, and generating inappropriate content. So now that we've established that generative AI is an additional layer to cloud-native applications, organizations need tools to help secure them throughout the development lifecycle. And that's where Microsoft Defender for Cloud comes in. It provides comprehensive code-to-runtime security. It enables secure development, continuously reduces risk, and helps remediate threats faster in runtime across your infrastructure and AI workloads from code to cloud. But as I mentioned, generative AI is an additional layer to cloud-native applications, and organizations need a secure foundation and the right tools to protect their cloud-native and AI applications. And that's where Microsoft Defender for Cloud comes in. It provides application security and CI/CD security to enable secure development, cloud security posture management, and cloud infrastructure entitlement management to continuously reduce risk, and cloud workload protection and cloud detection and response to help remediate threats faster. All of these capabilities come together in a comprehensive platform across clouds and development platforms. For AI applications specifically, Microsoft Defender for Cloud offers capabilities to help organizations start secure and stay secure with AI security posture management and threat protection for AI workloads. Defender for Cloud can enable the next generation of security for AI applications with a single solution from code to runtime to start secure with AI security posture management capabilities and stay secure with threat protection for AI workloads in runtime. Let's start with AI security posture management, or AISPM. AISPM enables security teams to gain visibility across their entire AI services, including Azure OpenAI Service, Azure Machine Learning, and Amazon Bedrock. It enables inventory of the entire AI stack, such as models, SDKs, and other AI technologies within your environment. Additionally, it enables security teams to query their cloud infrastructure to find generative AI risks and vulnerabilities in development and runtime. It also enables security teams to map attack paths to find direct and indirect exploitable risks to Gen AI services. And finally, it helps identify and remediate cross-cloud misconfigurations and attack paths across AI pipelines, deployments, and risks to sensitive grounding data. And to continuously detect those AI risks and threats I mentioned earlier, Defender for Cloud offers threat protection for AI services that it enables teams to detect and respond to attacks aligned to the OWASP top 10 risks to LLM applications, such as jailbreak attacks and sensitive data exposure, and provides security teams with contextual security alerts with supporting evidence, including IP address, malicious prompt evidence, sensitive information types, or credentials access. And finally, all of this comes together in correlated incidents to help security teams contextualize malicious events into robust security incidents with XDR and SIEM integrations. And with that, let's take a look at a demo on threat protection for AI services in Microsoft Defender for Cloud that I've prepared for you.
Microsoft Defender for Cloud now extends its cloud-native application protection capabilities to generative AI workloads. With new agentless AI security posture management and threat protection capabilities, organizations can gain visibility and protect their generative AI applications from code to runtime. Let's start with the AI security posture capabilities. As a security admin for Contoso Hotels, I can now use the Cloud Security Explorer to query my multi-cloud environments for generative AI models and services. I can build my own queries using the Query Builder, or use the built-in query templates from the template gallery. For example, with this template, I can see all models and model deployments across my environment. By clicking into this DALL-E model, for example, I can view additional insights such as the connections, description, model version, capabilities, and collection type. Having visibility into inventory is the first step. Next, AI security posture capabilities can also provide actionable insights to help you identify and mitigate risk proactively. I can do this two ways. First, within the Cloud Security Explorer itself, I can query my environments for vulnerabilities. Again, I can use the Query Builder or use one of the built-in templates. Let's use this template, for example, to find containers running container images with Gen AI vulnerabilities. Here we see all the container images running across Azure, AWS, and GCP with vulnerabilities. Let's take this container image. I can see more details on the container image itself and view insights on each of the associated Gen AI vulnerabilities. Within this container image, we see that the first CVE is related to LangChain, an open source AI orchestration tool used in one of Contoso Hotels' apps. I can investigate further and remediate this. Another way I can provide actionable insights to identify and mitigate risks is through attack path analysis. With attack path analysis, I can view direct and indirect risks across my multi-cloud environment. Let's take, for example, this cross-cloud attack path impacting an AWS Bedrock workload. Attack path analysis provides visual context to the potential source and target of impact of each attack path. I'm provided with summaries of the potential impact, associated resources, and risk factors. In this cross-cloud attack path, an attacker with internet access to the Azure VM instance may exploit the vulnerability and gain access to my Amazon Bedrock account and resources. The vulnerable VM is the source of this attack path. I can see the exposure rules and vulnerabilities to the VM that puts this Bedrock deployment at high risk. I can also see recommendations associated with this VM to easily remediate and take action. In addition to AI security posture management capabilities, Defender for Cloud now offers threat protection for AI workloads that use Azure OpenAI service, enabling SOC analysts to stay on top of emerging threats impacting their generative AI applications, such as jailbreak attacks. Here we see a user session on the Contoso Hotels Gen AI Reservations Assistant, where as a malicious actor, I can attempt to jailbreak the app to gain access to credit card numbers. Luckily, because the deployment is configured with baseline protection through Azure AI Content Safety Prompt Shields, the response is blocked. However, this is just one session, and we know malicious actors don't strike just once. As a Contosa Hotels SOC analyst with new threat protection for AI workloads alerts from Defender for Cloud, I can correlate those alerts into incidents to start my investigation and response in Defender XDR. This incident, for example, involves privilege escalation and collection. The attack story shows associated alerts, including the block jailbreak attempt we just saw. I can also see that the incident actually started with sensitive data exposure, proceeded to credential theft, and resulted in the latest jailbreak attempt. The alert shows one block jailbreak attempt within a session for this model deployment. I can dig into the details such as the related Azure OpenAI resource, model information, and application IP address. Within related activities, I can see additional evidence on the alert, such as the suspicious prompt segment that triggered the jailbreak alert, along with the confidence score. I can also manage this alert within the Defender for Cloud portal in Azure. In Defender for Cloud, I get the same context of the individual alert and supporting evidence. I can also view the actions that need to be taken to manage the alert and mitigate the threat. I can prevent future attacks on this specific resource with built-in recommendations and implement security best practices. I can also trigger a logic app as an automated response to this security alert. With integrated posture management recommendations in threat protection alerts, SOC analysts can mitigate existing threats as well as harden the affected resource to prevent future attacks on their Gen AI workloads.
In addition to the AI security tools from Microsoft Defender for Cloud, here are some additional resources and best practices to help protect your AI investments. Additionally, Azure Essentials helps elevate reliability, security, and performance of your cloud and AI investments. It's a one-stop shop to get a comprehensive set of resources, including tooling, skilling, guidance, reference architectures, and best practices. The Azure Essentials Resource Kit includes a multitude of links to Microsoft resources and tools to assist as you focus on the areas you need to improve the most. Get started at aka.ms/Azure Essentials. And finally, don't miss the 2025 RSA conference taking place in San Francisco, April 27th through May 1st. Hear the latest Microsoft security product innovations, get insights into the latest threat trends, and if you're able to attend in person, stop by the Microsoft security booths to chat with experts and see demos of our full security portfolio. And that's it for me. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoy the rest of the sessions.